Bachpan Girls Home. This is Camille, and she is the amazing, amazing woman with a heart of gold that does so much to help those in need. And I first met Camille almost 5 years ago. I met her and she came to me and she talked to me about 4 children that needed some sponsorship. And so I started sponsoring the kids with her. And then she said, come out and see where I am. Come out to Barrackpore, which is sort of a suburb of Calcutta. And she said, I want to show you a creche that I have where she was doing some feeding programs for little children, children who weren't in school yet. So I saw the program, I fell in love with it, and then we started feeding those children with Baal. And then a year after that, I got another call from Camille, and she said, Tanya, I've been running an old age home, a home for some elderly women that have literally been cast aside. They have been thrown away. This is the old age home that is below the girls' orphanage, and these beautiful ladies are basically grandmothers for the children, and they will not eat their lunch until the children have had their lunch, and they're just really sweet. And I'm so glad that this project exists because the children get to have grandmas, the grandmas get to have these young girls around and bring some life and excitement, and I know that they all take care of each other. And I just love the way that this home is set up with these wonderful women, because even helping the elderly is a cause that it's desperately needed in India. So this is a project that is benefiting a lot more than just the little girls that we help with Baal. One of the things that I love about Camille is that she is the headmistress of a school, so she knows how to run things, she knows what children need, and it's evident from the environment. And Camille, you did such a good job putting this orphanage together. You've done so much. Can you tell me a little bit about how you put the plans in place?
Well, the basic thing was putting a lot of colors in these children's lives. That was the objective, because they have had such dark lives. I wanted to make everything very bright for them. So we started with a lot of volunteers and helping with the wall paintings. We picked on all the colors which could be bright and warm for the kids, and that was it. I mean, everything that you see out here are all things that have been gifted by Baal, definitely, and each one is very precious for every child out here. They identify home now as this place. Very distinctly different from the dark, horrid lives that they had. That was the objective.
And I think that's a really important point, because it's hard to explain to people just the dire conditions that these children have come from. The stories are actually too painful, some of them, for me to even tell. When I get the reports and I see the condition of the children and what's come through, I mean, these are children who have been sexually abused at maybe as young as 3 or 4 years old. They've been cast off, they've been roaming around without clothes, they've had parents that have abused them, they've been at the mercy of neighbors that might have abused them, they've had no schooling, they've had severe medical conditions including malnutrition. There was a girl who had severe burns. I mean, when you read the backgrounds of these children and then you come into this environment, you can't even believe that this is where they've come from. And like Camille said, it's beautiful here, and really what we've built, you've executed it, Baal has helped to fund it, is a home. It's not an orphanage, it's a home for these children.
Absolutely.
And hopefully with the help of everyone, we can keep this home going and send these girls through to whatever they want to do, help them be successful in life, empower them. They're learning sewing, they're learning dancing, you've got a computer, they're going to start Skyping with me. And,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the objective is giving them all the joys which their fortunate counterparts have. Not making them feel ever that they are left out. That's the main thing.
Thank you so much, Camille.
Thank you, Bala.
I'm here with Camille at the boys' home, and I know in India everybody talks about protecting the girl child, educating girls, and there's a lot of many situations to do with protecting girls. But what I was interested in is helping both boys and girls. And when I met Camille and she said, it was the next project she really wanted to do was Bachpan for boys, I was really excited about it. So Camille, from your perspective, why was it important for you to have not just a girls' home but also focus on boys as well?
Because particularly at this growing stage, boys and girls are both equally vulnerable. They both are exposed to all the crimes of society. They have the same kind of torturous childhood. So I don't see any difference at this particular. Yes, if we are speaking about adolescents, if we are speaking about girls of older age, definitely they are much more at risk then the boy is counterpart. Here in my home also, we have a couple of children who have had physical abuse done on them, being boys.
It's very sad. I mean, this home is really lovely. I mean, we're sitting here kind of squashed in the corner because this room is really small. But it's a lovely room, and it's just so nice to see that these boys are safe and protected, and they're really still tiny. They're tiny children. They're still vulnerable. They cannot take care of themselves, and to know that some of these children were not just on their own living on the streets, but working, trying to make money to support themselves is absolutely heartbreaking. And you know, you see this all the time, but these are the real children that are street children, and these are the ones that, you know, that really need our help. So thank you, Camille, for all you do. We're so proud to help you at Baal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.